guys, it's Amy from African Raw, and today I just wanted to make a video about how to find your happiness through travel. I also wanted to give you some tips on how to pack light so that it's easy for you to get around. This is the backpack that I took. It really just fitted everything that I needed in it. Yeah, I don't think you'll really need anything much bigger than this. I packed a couple of running things, exercise pants, yoga pants, a few dresses. This was one that I bought when I was there. The bikini. I packed a rain jacket. You can fold it up really small and compact and doesn't take up much space at all. My running shoes, maybe just get a pair of these. I call them river shoes. I don't know if that's what you actually call them, but you can walk through water in these. So if you want to go hiking or you want to go to the waterfalls or something like that, these are really, really handy. So instead of taking hiking boots, which I also took along and I only wore them once, get some of these. Another thing I traveled in mainly was flip-flops. Definitely take those with too. I also took a hat. If you're having a bad hair day, it's cool too. You just, if you get one like this, which is like a canvasy type of thing, it's not gonna fold and lose its shape, so you can kind of just be really rough with it, and you still got a hat shape at the end of it. I did take a long pair of pants, and if you want, you can roll them up into shorts. That's nice if you're going to like a more conservative place, or if you want to visit temples or something. I would take something to like cover my shoulders as well. Just packing the essentials, that's all you need. You could just wash your things in the basin and makes your life really easy. In Southeast Asia, I found my stuff dried really quickly. And you also save a bit of money if you do that, because you just travel with a little bit of washing powder and you don't have to take your stuff to the laundry all the time. This is the bag that I traveled with. I took a brush, which you can fold up. My toothbrush, face cloth in here, tweezers, nail clippers, essential. My moon cup. There's some jewelry and stuff in here too, just for when I felt like dressing myself up a little bit. These are all things that you can travel on the plane with. Get yourself a see-through bag so everything can be in here. If someone wants to check something, you don't have to go scrambling through your bag. Something else that I would recommend getting if you're planning on traveling to a few different countries is an international adapter for your phone and your charger. Something that I really suggest is getting a sarong. These I used for almost everything. I used it if I wanted to cover up, as a towel, have a picnic, sit on these. Something else I found really handy was to travel with a whole bunch of spoons like this, especially if you love eating on the go and you want to eat some fruit or something like that. I would just buy a bunch of mangoes or something at the market and just eat it straight like that. You can save a lot more money by going to the markets, buying fresh fruit. Obviously, if you're eating a plant-based diet and you're vegan, it's going to be a lot cheaper for you because you won't have to spend too much money on animal products. If you wanted to save money, you could just cook your own food. So what I did in the last month that I was there, I had an apartment and I didn't really have a kitchen, but I bought myself just a cheap rice cooker. I think it was like 200 baht, which is less than 100 rand. I cooked everything in there. I made oats for myself in the morning, rice, you can make pasta in there, make sauces. That way you save a lot of money. Something that I love to do, which was just a free, fun thing, was I would just draw and I would journal, and this helped me a lot with figuring out my own thoughts, just being by myself and taking time to feel what it was that I wanted. That was kind of the whole point of my trip. I just wanted to get more in touch with myself. I bought this ukulele. This is also really something you can travel with easily. If you guys don't know how to play an instrument, maybe it's a good time to take one up and just see if you enjoy it. Other things you guys can get, maybe if you're interested in the harmonica, it's super small. You'll always find people who are gathering in groups, playing music together. So even if you just buy yourself a little shaker and you find yourself in a group, you're like, oh, I can contribute. I went to so many free activities while I was there. A massage event, music days, we did art days. Facebook's a great way for you to find out about things. Another cool thing for entertainment is books. When you buy them, you can always sell them back to the secondhand bookstores and they'll give you maybe half of your money back. And then you keep like exchanging books and you'll get new ones. So that's a cheap way also to keep yourself entertained. That's also what I wanted to talk about today, is just finding happiness through travel. I was so happy just being by myself and realizing that I can enjoy my own company, and you don't need a lot of things, you don't need stuff. Nothing really makes you happy other than yourself. Never once did I miss all of my things back home, Obviously at times I missed my blender. There weren't really that many possessions that I missed. And you realize, okay, I can actually be happy with very little. If you feel like you're stuck in a place and you really need some clarity, I would suggest that you go traveling. And the best thing I ever did for myself was travel on my own, because then you get to really experience what it's like being by yourself and doing the things that you want to do, and you figure out, wow, okay, like this is who I am and I'm okay with it. The more you're on your own, the more you're going to be your authentic self. Sometimes when I'm with people and you've had a relationship with them, you're always going to be playing this part that you were when you met them, or even if it's your family and you've got a certain role in the family, you're always going to go back to that and you'll be playing this part. But when you're on your own, you can really decide, okay, I just want to be who I am. I really learned to find my voice there. In high school, I went through a patch where I hardly spoke ever. I just lost that spark of who I was, and I felt afraid to say the things that I wanted to say. When you're in a new place and you don't know anyone, it's a great way for you to step outside of yourself and just be that person who you want to be. I really enjoyed the discussions that I got into with people, and you'll find that you learn a lot about yourself through those discussions. Another thing I would suggest is to get out of your comfort zone. Just go and explore. I came back and I was so happy, and I decided throughout those months that I was traveling that I wanted to just create a habit of happiness. So every day I would just practice being grateful for where I was, being grateful that I was able to be there. That gratitude makes you so happy. Yeah, so that's really my experience of my whole journey. Okay guys, so I hope all of those tips helped you, and I want to tell you that it is possible to travel on a budget and to be so happy. Follow your dreams, go and travel, take some time to be by yourself, and I hope that you guys find happiness. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.